We're here at the confluence of the Ohio, the Allegheny, and the Monongahela Rivers, and welcome you to Acrisure Stadium on the North Shore of Pittsburgh, the home of the Steelers. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the New England Patriots and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Game time is here. Glad you're with us. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Off we go from the Steel City. Here comes a return from the 3. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. First play, and May goes to the air. Open man, that's Kyle Williams. He's got it. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
3 plays in and a test. It's 3rd and 2. Working out of the gun. It's May. Downfield, got him, and he's got it. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. What a big play there for New England. 33 yards. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. On the handoff, Henderson. And it'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. 15-yard pickup there. First down, New England.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And I'll tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Again, it's Henderson. And a good show of force there. He gets 4 tough yards out of that one.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From the 21, here's 2nd down and 6. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
7th play of this opening drive, and here's 3rd down. Shotgun, here's May. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And it looks like he's going to have a first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs. On play action, here's May. Quick throw, taken in, and he'll take this one in. Touchdown, Patriots. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown.
Well, we had a feeling, Mike, from talking to them this week in our meetings that they wanted to put last week behind them as quickly as possible. They could not wait for this ball to be kicked off here today, and it couldn't have gone better. They take the opening possession, they go right down the field and come away with a touchdown, and I'm not sure how many people on that sideline can even remember the score from last weekend.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Check, Bobcat, 18 Cardinal.
So the drive begins with a give to Johnson. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
Well, we knew coming into this one, Mike, that we were going to see a lot of this guy, and we knew we'd see a lot of him early. And if that first play is any indication of the rest of this game, this defense is going to have their hands full containing him.
On first down, right back to Johnson. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. Back-to-back, some nice runs. This one good for 11 and another first down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
First and 10.
Let's go now. Bronco 80.
They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
Come on. Set. Cooking up.
Now this time they'll look to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Jordan Davis getting in there to bring him down. His first sack of the season.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we're going to see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
Metcalf reels it in on the right side. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
Let's go.
Throwing now on third and long. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Nick Bolton. And a nice return there. He is taken down up close to the 35-yard line.
start they talked about all week, Mike. You come out, you take the immediate lead with your opening drive. Your defense goes out there, they force a turnover early. All these plays allow you to just keep stacking momentum early in this ball game. This game is far from over, but anytime you get out to a start like this, it is a lot harder for your opponent to battle back.
And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Now, May. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. So he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Well, not exactly a highlight reel type play, but in some cases, just checking the ball down to your fullback, picking up some positive yards is the only play that's to be made.
3rd and 7. Throwing now is May. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. They gain 18 yards on that one. Good for a Patriots first down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
Here's May again. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Vita Vea in there to bring him down. And that's his first sack of the year.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. May going to look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
And this will go down as a punt inside the 20 as it continues out of bounds.
17-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
Hey, come with me.
Off the play fake, here's May. Moving to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And a big gain out of bounds as time runs down. An exclamation point to end this first quarter. Time for the second quarter. Patriots with the football as they go to work on 1st and goal. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
Here goes throw.
A tight end in motion now. They'll run with Henderson. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Way beyond Henderson. Touchdown, New England. His second rushing touchdown of the year. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. You're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
He'll start at the 4. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their second. And they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10.
Come on, come on.
They'll start this on the ground with Johnson. And he is planted. Backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14.
Go!
Back to throw. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. Oh, big hole left side. And he will take this one in. 79 yards. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Makes the score Patriots 14, Steelers 7.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Off the bootleg. Here's May. Thrown left side. The catch is made. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line.
A gain of 12.
That's his 3rd catch of this first half and good enough for a first down. Here's May. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 11 yards for number 11. And a first down. 2 first downs, and they're at the 46 now. It's 1st and 10. Williams in motion. Quick throw here is complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the Steelers' 48-yard
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 4. They'll run. It's Henderson. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. Patrick Queen, the linebacker. They're on the tackle.
brings up 3rd.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
In trouble, and down he goes. Patrick Queen. He gets there for the sack, setting up 4th down. On comes the punter now. The punt for the 2nd time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. And this is going to work out for him. Out of bounds, and they'll mark it inside the 10.
7-yard line.
Ready? Ready? Bronco!
On the handoff, it's Johnson. Look at him go! Inside the 40. Still going. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 92 yards. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Wow, one of those breathtaking plays, taking it the distance, going coast to coast. A long run pays off with a touchdown.
And Mike, what looks like a simple handoff, just trying to pick up some yards and get themselves out of the shadow of their own goalpost. He got through the initial wave, and he is gone. He takes it the length of the field for 6.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. From the 6, here comes a return. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
Maynard on 1st and 10. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 5. Tight end going in motion here. Handoff, and it's Henderson. And he'll be brought down past the 30. That is good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. They get 21 on that one. 1st down, New England.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. The next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
On 1st down, they go back to Henderson. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain.
Brings up 2nd and
The best
10.
linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you could see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming.
Williams in motion. Throwing on second down. May. Now a shot here, deep middle. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Patriots. It's his third touchdown catch this year.
And that was just a great drive. Really, from start to finish, Mike, you could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm. Mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass. But really, everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. When you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns, man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10.
Here we go. Set. Liking 18.
He'll drop to throw. Metcalf hauls in that one. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Really nice job there defensively, playing the integrity of that zone defense so well. Anytime an offense is running these crossing routes or these underneath drag routes, you're trying to cause confusion with the underneath zone defenders. In this case, they all stuck to their reads, they all played their responsibilities, and they're not able to pick up any additional yards after the catch.
They get 22 yards there. Good for a Steeler first down.
Ready. Cougar 19. Ready up.
They'll go again with Johnson. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Nick Bolton, the linebacker, there for the stop.
A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8.
So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. We'll come back to the Steel City after this. Second down, 8 yards to go.
Ready. Go.
Now they'll set up to throw. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
He's got his tight end. That's Freiermuth. A gain of 16 on that pass play. That's a Steeler first down.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
They'll come up here on second down and 5.
Cowboy 80.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's in. Pat Freiermuth. Touchdown Steelers. It's his third touchdown on the year.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. They'll return this from the 10. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Here's May to throw it on first down. Throwing left side, and it's taken in by Williams. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime.
48-yard line.
On first and 10, here's May. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it, but I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
His throw left side is complete. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a fourth down decision to make.
One's on target, and it is good from the other side of midfield. One of the longest field goals in NFL history.
Andres Borregales to kick off for New England.
Final moments of this first half, kicking with the lead now, as this one is in the air. Short kick taken at the 17. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half.
Andy Borregales to kick off for New England.
3 points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. It's a return. Here comes Calvin Austin. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here we go. Set. Let go.
And on this first down, it's Johnson. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
First and 10 at
The ability to be
line.
effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
So, first and 10 here now at the 38. Another run here with Johnson. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 41, Here's 2nd and 8.
Go!
On the ground, it's Johnson. Crazy. He gets free. And he will score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. Taking care of business on the ground. They run it into the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Mike, some of the hardest elements to coach for a running back is vision and patience. And in this case, you saw both of them on display, and he's able to take the long run all the way to the house for 6.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Throwing on 1st and 10. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. Derek Harmon in there for the sack. It is a loss of 6 to begin the drive. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From out of the gun, here's May. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. I had a defender draped all over him, incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
For whatever reason, when the ball was in the air, Mike, it seemed to me like he was almost having a little trouble tracking it. I'm not sure if that's what allowed the defender to catch back up, but ultimately it was the contact at the catch point that causes the incomplete, and now it's going to bring up 3rd and real long.
On 3rd and long, here's May. He's going to try it here again. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down. And the Patriots ready to kick it away, as he'll take this a yard or 2 into his own end zone. On the return, it's Austin. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 31-yard line.
Get it! Steady!
A give, and here's Johnson. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. A pickup there of 28 yards.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 19, charge.
Now a handoff running right.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
From the 34-yard line, here's second down and 3.
Let's go now.
They'll stick with him again. He was looking for that cutback lane, but it never developed. Tracked down behind the line.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Warrior 70. Let's go.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be fourth down. The Steelers going to send out their field goal unit here. This is going to be from 53 yards out. His kick will split the uprights. It's good. And the Steelers add on to their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This fielded at about the 9. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
To throw on first down is May. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. 16 yards on the game and a quick first down.
One of the things that makes him one of the best receivers in the NFL, Mike, is his ability to create separation downfield. He makes it so easy for his quarterback to not only find him, but to constantly create a nice throwing window like he did right there.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Well, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
Throwing is May. Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him. Derek Harmon. He gets in to drop it. It's a loss of 8.
And after allowing a chunk play on that previous down, nice job there settling in. They make a big play of their own, and they get him down for a sack.
May to throw on second down. He'll get that into the hands of Williams. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play.
It's actually a really nice job there on second down, putting this into a third and more manageable down and distance. Remember, they suffered that first down sack, and so often that can derail the drive, but they got a chance here to pick this up and
And that's going to be picked by Jalen Ramsey. He works free, right side. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Steelers.
So it's third down, and it just seems clear that he's just trying to do anything to keep the drive alive, but even though you're trying to keep the punt team off the field, you just can't be careless and reckless. And that's really what he ended up being, Mike. And defense takes advantage and takes it back to the house.
Makes the score Steelers 38, Patriots 24.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. Yeah! He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll begin it on the ground with Henderson. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
They'll send a tight end in motion. On 2nd down, it's May. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Throwing on 3rd down is May. Back to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by Peyton Wilson.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
Cowboy 80.
On the give, it's Johnson. Oh, big hole left side. And he will score again. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A 3-touchdown game for him. That's now 5 on the year. And making a hat trick. That is his 3rd rushing touchdown of the game. A big reason his team is on top.
And so far, Mike, this run game has been the difference, and we're going to see in the second half. Now, can they protect this lead? Because, Mike, that's where a run game has its most value, and so far, this guy's been incredible.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. They'll go play action with May. Got a man here, complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick 1st down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it, because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
And he's going to be close to another 1st down as he's forced out just shy of the marker.
It's a pretty simple read. It's man coverage. They run a little interference on the inside, and that makes it hard for the defender to stick with their man, and it leads to an easy pitch and catch.
Working out of the gun, it's May. He'll tear it out down the middle. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Darius Slay. And the Steelers are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
Well, with this guy might lose a little bit, Mike, as he gets long in the tooth. He certainly makes up for it in experience. You're not going to be able to do a lot of things to trick him on the back end. He reads this play right from the jump, makes a great break on the ball, and if that ball hits his hands more times than not, it's going to be a takeaway.
60 Eagles, 60.
They'll begin here on the ground, and he'll wind his way to about the 38-yard line. Nick Bolton, the linebacker, there for the stop.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 38-yard line.
So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 6.
Let's go. Panthers, let's go.
Now we see a lot of this as they begin the fourth quarter on the ground. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Ready up. Tag. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready, ready.
They'll try to run for it with Johnson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
On 4th down, Steelers send out Corliss Waitman to punt. Trying for the old school coffin corner. That's pretty close out of bounds. They're going to mark it at the 5-yard line. Well done. They're going to motion the tight end over here. To throw is May. Quick throw, that's complete on the slant. And it'll be marked down up around the 18-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
1st down, Patriots.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Now May. Here's a screen taken in by Henderson. Good hustle by the defense. They beat the offensive lineman to the blocks there. No gain on that screen pass.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Got to get it to the 28, but now it's 3rd down. Here's May again. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. A couple of 1st downs already on this drive, and they'll go 1st down from the 43. Throw again is May. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. May to throw again. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
May to the air once more. That's complete to Henderson. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
Here's 3rd and 2. He'll try to run for it with Henderson. He'll have the 1st down at the 26. So good job on the ground to keep this drive rolling.
And this is just a defeated defense at this point in the game, Mike. It's been like this all day long. They just have not been able to get the stops when they've needed them. Here's another chance on 3rd down, and they just can't make a play.
Tackled at the 25-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 9. Here's May. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, New England. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
If they don't come up with this, the game is over. But now, anything can happen. You've got plenty of time, down 3. The first job, make sure you at least get the ball in field goal range to force overtime. But if the opportunity presents, try to win this thing in regulation.
Maynard on 1st and 10. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
2nd and 10. To throw now, May. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And the Steelers are going to get the football, and they'll have it just past the 20-yard line.
It makes sense to try to push the ball downfield, Mike, and go to the air when you find yourself trailing by this deficit. But it also makes you very predictable. You see the defense, they're in nickel personnel, extra defensive backs on the field. It gets that much harder to throw when the defense knows it's coming.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
They'll run this over the center with Johnson. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
Liking 18.
A run second down. Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 10.
You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down.
Cougar 19. Let's go.
Back to throw. Metcalf with the grab. And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with the 2-minute warning coming up momentarily. So the Steelers ready to kick this one skyward as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth-quarter lead. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds.
At their own 24-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Quick throw, taken in, and he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down. So time becoming a factor, down 2 scores. They do have 2 timeouts and the 2-minute warning to work with, though. Here's May to throw it on first down. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 46-yard line.
Here's 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's May. That's right side and brought in by Williams. A big play there on 2nd down, but we do have a flag on the field. And that's in an area where usually this play gets erased. They'll drop to throw. He'll try to hit him with a screen. Into space at the 45. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play.
Leads to 3rd and 5.
May going to look to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. 2 receptions for him on this drive. This one good for 16 yards.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success. A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
May to throw on 2nd down. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
And 10 yards to go.
Throwing is May. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. Nice job there defensively to keep him in front of the marker. It's going to bring up 4th down.
We see teams more and more throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, really for 2 reasons. 1, they're confident that they can pick up the first down with yards after the catch. 2, teams' willingness to go for it on 4th down is at an all-time high.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And he'll be out of bounds down at the 15-yard line. It's a pickup of 12 as they wind up converting on fourth down.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark, just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
That is caught, and this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
Well, that was step one. The offense did their job, get this thing back within one possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
Patriots 38.
A one-score game late. You figure they got to have this one as they'll try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Ready?
They'll run. Johnson. And, they smack him down there. Big hit right at the line. No gain.
Brings up second.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground, Mike. There was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Hawk 70. Steady.
Give it right up the middle. Here's Johnson. Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop it for no gain yet again. And now it's 3rd down.
We're seeing such an uptick, Mike, across the league in these hybrid kind of positionless defenders, especially safety. So are they a safety? Are they a linebacker? They're good in both coverage. And in this case, they can play near the line of scrimmage and still make plays on the ground.
On 3rd down, here's Johnson. He'll get the 1st down inside the 25. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
The extra point is up and through. And the Steelers will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. They'll come up for 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's May. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Williams there. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Here's 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Throwing now is May. He's across midfield. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line.
10 more yards.
Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. So after the penalty, a break as they now have 1st and 5. Here we go. One final play. Got his man at the 6. And it's going to be some points here at the finish line. This is a touchdown. They've fought till the end, but still will come up short. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His 3rd touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man, they're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a good day.
That's pulled in, and they're able to tack on the 2-point conversion.